everybody. So I'm out on our back patio, which is why the lighting's a little bit weird. It's like a very gloomy, dreary day outside, so there's not much natural light. So I have like the little light bulb coming from over there, and then I was editing, so I have my laptop light as well. But I wanted to start this video off with a little bit of an update. If you've been following along on my community tab on YouTube, you kind of know what's been going on. But basically, I have had like the worst week of my life, it feels like. So basically, I was in the middle of my Christmas decorating videos, which is why they kind of abruptly stopped. And it is stressing me out because every other year I do like all my Christmas decorating videos like the first week of November, and it is December 3rd right now, and I've only put one up. So I was in the middle of doing my decorating my hot cocoa bar for Christmas video. Like seriously, halfway through, just stopped. Right now it looks like a ghost town because I was like in the middle of it, and then I just stopped. So I was working on that, and then I had a doctor's appointment that I had to go to. I'd kind of been dreading it. It was a breast appointment. I went to the doctor like a couple months ago, just kind of concerned about something, and I had a mammogram scheduled for that day. So I was, you know, doing my hot cocoa bar video, planning to have it up the next day, so before Thanksgiving. So I went to this mammogram appointment, and it was like the worst doctor's appointment I've ever had in my whole life. Even thinking about it right now, I like don't even want to relive it. It was just honestly like the scariest thing I've ever gone through. I am okay though, I want to start off by saying that. But I went in for the mammogram appointment thinking like, okay, no big deal. Like I wasn't really worried about the thing anymore. It had seemed, I don't know, I just wasn't worried anymore. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I have very bad medical anxiety and medical OCD. So I've been diagnosed with OCD. No, it's not the like, oh my God, everything needs to be cleaned or organized. And if you watch any of my videos, you actually know I'm a very naturally messy person and disorganized person. So that is not the kind of OCD I have. But I have obsessive thoughts, medical thoughts. Yeah, it's something I've had my whole life. I had my first panic attack when I was 8. It was also medical related. So that's just like a huge struggle for me. So doctor's appointments as it is are like usually not my favorite thing to do. So the lady who does the mammograms and ultrasounds, she was so nice. So they were like, okay, we're gonna do mammogram, and they did one mammogram, and then she was like, okay, so we will actually like, I'll go look over them with the doctor, and then we come back and we tell you your results right away. So that way if you need anything additional, you can get it done and know your results right away. So I was like, okay, that's awesome. No like anxiety waiting or anything like that. So I got a mammogram done, and I was waiting in the waiting room, and then she was like, Lauren, do you want to come back again? We're just gonna take some more pictures of the right side. And I was like, okay, should I be worried? And she was like, no, we just want to take some more pictures, like it's okay. And so I was like, kind of like, the vibe was definitely changing. So they took a ton more pictures of the right side, or mammograms, and then she's like, okay, we're gonna go look these over with the doctor, and then you can like either leave or, you know, whatever. So I'm waiting for the results, and then she comes back and she's like, Lauren, we're actually gonna take you into the ultrasound room, so come with me, we're gonna do an ultrasound. And at this point I'm panicking, like, what's going on? And I started telling her like, what's happening? Like, I'm really nervous. And I could just tell that the vibe of the room had changed, because then she asked me if my husband came with me, and I was like, why? She said, did your husband come with you? And I instantly was like, why? What's wrong? She was so sweet, but I could just tell that it was, I don't know, it was just like the tension changed in the room. So then they did an ultrasound, and she's doing the ultrasound, and then she's like, I'm actually gonna have the doctor come in and check my work. I'm gonna have the doctor come do the ultrasound. And I'm like, okay. So then she leaves the room for a while, and I call my husband James, and I'm panicking, like close to tears. I thought I was gonna throw up. I feel like I've never been so scared. Like the tension in the room really, I thought right then and there I was gonna be told that I had, you know, I don't even like saying it. So I was very scared. I was like shaking. I was trying to like sit on my phone and go on like TikTok or something, and I couldn't even focus, and I was just waiting for the doctor to come in. And the doctor came in, and he was just like very blunt, like doing the ultrasounds. At this point I'd had mammogram, ultrasound. I was on another ultrasound with the doctor, and he was like, do you see this on the screen? We don't like to see this. We're gonna get you in for a biopsy. I could feel like I kind of blacked out at that point, to be honest. So that was the day before Thanksgiving. So I have just had the worst week. I have just been in like such a state of panic, truly paralyzed by fear. If anyone else, and I know a lot of you have probably gone through the same thing, you know it is the scariest ever. Like, I can't even explain all the things that went through my mind the last week. So I had my biopsy on Thursday morning at, we had to leave the house at 6:30 a.m. Me and my husband went. He was allowed to come. Oh, another thing that she kept saying, when they were doing the ultrasound and the doctor was doing it, she was like, do you want to call your husband? And that, I was like, why? Like, I don't know. I was trying to explain it to my husband, but it wasn't even like the ultrasound or like what was happening that was scary. It was like the tension of the room. Like, I could just tell something was wrong. I could just tell. Like, it just went from like a la-di-da routine appointment to like this very drastic like tension. I don't know. I don't know. So basically I've been in a panic for the last week. I've been thinking the worst case scenario. Had the biopsy on Thursday. They went in, they took 5 samples, like multiple samples. They did an additional ultrasound, and then the doctor who did that was really nice, but she also kind of freaked me out because she was telling me, you know, like, even if this is the worst case scenario, you are strong, you are courageous, you can get through this. Like, she was trying to be very like girl power and like so nice, but I think in my brain I was like, why are you telling me this? Why am I strong? I don't want to be strong. Like, no. But praise God, I got the results back yesterday and they were completely benign. They said not even precancerous or anything. It was completely benign. So thank God. But that is why my decorating for Christmas videos just kind of halted for a second, and now I'm like super behind and everything. This last week was very, very rough. A lot of crying, a lot of panicking. Yeah, just a lot of crying. It was a really rough week, and I don't even want to think about people that have to go through like the steps that I didn't even have to go through. My heart just goes out to you, because just even that week of waiting was like honestly the toughest week of my life. Just the what ifs and the worst case scenarios, and as it is, I have very bad medical anxiety and OCD, so that kind of stuff just like replays on my head. I had to call my doctor, who had to send over like a medicine for me, because I truly was like paralyzed with fear. But I am okay. I'm okay. I just wanted to get that out of the way, because I did mention it on my community tab, and so I felt like it'd be weird to kind of just jump in a video and not address it. But I'm fine. Thank God. Thank you to everyone that like prayed and said a prayer. Yeah, I kind of feel, I don't know, the relief. I could like, the relief is like, yeah, I can't even explain it. I can't even explain it, like what it felt like, and then the relief after. But yeah, I'm okay. Oh, that was rough though. That was really, that first appointment. Oh, that one was like, it was just, it kept getting worse and worse, and I was like, what's happening? What's happening? But I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, so let's get into the rest of the video. I have a lot of things that I want to get done around the house. I'm going to show you guys kind of the update on the Christmas decorating, and then the next videos after this are going to be Christmas decorating. I hope that you guys still choose to watch. I know it's really late. Everyone's already got their Christmas decorating done at this point, but my life, I kind of put my life on hold for a week, but we're back. We're back. Okay, so this is the current hot cocoa bar situation. Things are dangling on, and actually a couple things have broke since then because of my 2-year-old. But the video after this one will be the decorating the kitchen for Christmas / doing the hot cocoa bar video. But this is kind of an update of where we were at. So I was making really good progress, and then as you can see, I was like in the middle of decorating and just kind of stopped. But I wanted to update you guys and maybe a little sneak peek. So let me show you some updates in the living room as well. Okay, so the little update in here, I'll make it quick because if you watched my last video, you already saw me decorate this. I'll have it linked down below if you didn't, because I decorated the mantle. It actually looked different than this, and I decorated like the entryway and up the staircase, and it turned out, I just love it. So I would love for you to watch if you haven't already, but I'll put a picture on the screen of how this looked in the last video, and you'll notice that I made some updates. So this is what it looks like now. It looks so much prettier at night, but it's actually pretty bright outside now. Let me see if I can turn the brightness down on my camera so you can kind of see a little bit. Still, it doesn't look as good as it does at night. So the story behind these is I had mentioned to my husband last Christmas that one day I would love to have like a whole Christmas village of different houses and stuff that I collected throughout the year. So my husband's a really good gift giver, and he kind of took that information away, and then for every like special event during the year last year, he got me a different piece for a Christmas village. So for like my birthday or anniversary, and then I'm pretty sure my in-laws got me this one for my birthday. So down here I have St. Nick's Elf Academy. I think that's the first one my husband got me, and there's little elves in there, and at night it's all lit up. It looks so pretty. And then down here, this one is my favorite. I don't know if you can tell how much it lights up, but it just gives off the prettiest light, and it has like all those windows. So this is the Catholic Church one, and then this one is a little gingerbread man stand. So I love them. However, we do have an almost 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, and we knew that it probably wouldn't be a good idea to put them out like on a table with the almost 2-year-old. So we were kind of brainstorming like, where do we put them? I wanted them on display. So we decided on the mantle. So I ended up taking the candle down that was here, and what was over there? I don't even remember, to be honest. And we put these up, and they fit perfectly because I only have these 3 right now, and I think they look so good. They're so magical at night, and they're so homey, and I like them more than just the candle because it's more, I don't know, it's just more us, things that I've collected throughout this year. So yeah, that is what we have going on. That's what the current mantle looks like. So we are going through just tons of stuff that we're like in the attic, in the office. We're kind of, my husband has like a little break from, he's just using some of his PTO, so he has some days off. So we're really wanting to unpack, which is funny because we've lived here since April, but with the kids and just everything, there were just some things that we didn't have time to go through. So certain things that were in the old house, like this sign and some of the mirrors, I don't really love anymore. So I'm going to list on Facebook Marketplace. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just taking pictures of everything so I can list it. Okay, so this is my son's room, and he hasn't really had like an actual bedding in a while. He's just been using, okay, it's kind of messy right now because I'm playing around with it. So this is the duvet, but he hasn't had like a duvet cover. And then he was using this for a while, which is like a Christmas blanket from a couple years ago, but he finds it really comfy. And then we just have like an old sheet on here. And I wanted to get him like a nice matching bedroom set or like bedding set. He had one at our old house, and then when we moved, I don't know what happened. So here is the new fitted sheet, and then the actual duvet cover is in the dryer right now, but I'm gonna put it all together, and then eventually I wanna do something over his bed. The rest of his room is decorated, but this little area is not. And as you can see, when we first moved in, he put stickers on the wall to decorate. I mean, he asked me if I could, and I didn't care. I said he could. But now they're a pain to get off. Also, if you saw these on the wall and you're wondering what they are, I switch out these frames with like different artwork that he does. So he drew that, and he drew that, And he drew that. Okay, so I washed this duvet. This is like the inside, but I still washed it yesterday, so it's nice and clean. I also am gonna put a Christmas tree up in his room because he mentioned that and that he would really like one, and I know I have an extra small one, so I'm gonna do that too. I want it to be, I told him I was working on a surprise and to not come in his room. So this blanket was a Christmas blanket. I mentioned it a couple years ago in a Christmas Decorate With Me, and it was from Target and I really liked it. But the reason he's been using it in his room is, doesn't it kind of remind you of baseball? Let me see, I can't even see you guys. It gives like, he has a sports themed room. You can't really tell because this side of the room isn't decorated. But I felt like it fit because it kind of reminded me of baseball, even though it's a Christmas blanket. There's my other son's toothbrush that we lost a while ago. We got him a new one. He hasn't just like not brushed his teeth. Okay, here's the new bedding. It just came out of the dryer. Look how cute it is. So it has this little blue and then red. And then all these sports. So I'm going to attempt to put this on the bed. I am not good with duvet covers, but I think I can do it. Isn't that cute? I think he's gonna love it. I haven't like showed it to him yet. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I came in the guest room to do this because I feel like I need more space to get a duvet cover all put together. Oh yeah, okay, I'm doing it. This is a lot easier than I remember. First try. Okay, I brought my trusty old tripod out and you got a way better view now, even though the sun is still making it kind of weird, or the lack of sun. So I'll link some stuff down below. I did a bedroom makeover at the old house. I'll just link that down below too, but this is from Hobby Lobby. It's like a baseball mirror, and then here, or a baseball lamp. Let me show you. Okay, see, it's a baseball lamp. It's so cute. I need to wipe this down. And then this nightstand was from IKEA, and then I switched out the knobs with a baseball and a football knob from Hobby Lobby. And I did the same over here with his dresser. This isn't new, the only new thing is the bedding. And I'll have that link down below too. It doesn't look that great right now because it's not full, but it's from Amazon and we love it. Basically, you put all of your stuffed animals in there and then so many can fit. It's crazy how many can fit in there. So many. And it makes a beanbag with your stuffed animals. So then you don't have to get rid of them, but they're not taking up space. I love it. But as you can see, I haven't done much over the bed yet. I kind of have a plan. I've been wanting one of those like canvas monogram. I'll put an example on the screen, but I don't want to spend money on it. So I think I might try to make one myself. But anyways, this is what it's looking like. So doesn't this like fit in so well with the rest of the room? Ah, it looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna go surprise him. William, come here, honey.
What do you think?
What? Say hi. Say hi. Family walk. We're on a family walk right now. We actually started going on family walks where I was having really bad anxiety. I had like the jitters and just needed to like get my energy out. Wow. I needed to like get my energy out and I really like it. So the whole family, all of us have gone on a walk every day for like the past over a week. It's really nice. Say hi. I'm just making enchiladas. They're obviously not like authentic enchiladas, but I found this recipe on Macy Blackwell on TikTok, and it's just her a super simple, easy way to make enchiladas. We're not using corn tortillas, we're using flour just because I prefer flour tortillas, and this one is super easy. It's just ground beef, some chunky salsa, I'm gonna add some refried beans, and then the red enchilada sauce and tortillas and cheese. So super simple, easy enchilada recipe. I say enchilada because people were tearing her up in her comments saying these are not enchiladas, flour tortillas, ground beef, these are not enchiladas. I'm gonna open up the refried beans. Look at how cute these new bowls are. So ever since we moved here, we have not been able to find like half of our bowls and plates, and I did not want to buy a new dinnerware set because they're usually so expensive, like $80, $100. So I saw these, and it wasn't even Black Friday, and it comes with 4 bowls, 4 of these small plates, and then 4 large plates that look the exact same, and they're so pretty, and it was $25. $25. I'll link it down below though, it's from Target. Moved too much and it's sore. Right here is where the, I don't know, incision is. Oh, let me show you guys what I got to celebrate my biopsy being like clear. I went to Walmart and got some my favorite ice cream, and I love this stuff. So I'm gonna eat some right now while I'm cooking. Okay, so like I said, I'm just following the recipe I saw on TikTok. So she just added a cup of salsa, like chunky salsa, to her ground beef, which is what I'm gonna do. I might add some onions. I just don't know if I have any. Honey, I'm making dinner right now. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the oven. It says to do 350 for 30 minutes. So I'll probably do 20 and then see how it looks. Yeah, it looks really good. I didn't do a ton of enchilada sauce on top because I remember making this a while ago, some form of enchiladas, and they were like too soggy for my taste. I'm usually like a crispy, like a quesadilla or anything crispy, so I don't want my enchiladas to be too soggy. Okay, I'm gonna put those in the oven and we'll see how they look when they come out. Okay, so this is the enchiladas, and then we have the rice. I'm just gonna plate it. Okay, this is so good. I already ate a bunch of bites of the kids, and for them, I just cut up their enchilada into tiny little bites and then mixed it with the rice and put it in a bowl, and they loved it. It was so good.